finish. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain.
No question about it. Almost impossible to handle.
Yeah, I agree. Not the guy you want to have to go up against right now. I mean, who knows when he'll cool off. These runs of his can last a while.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second. Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Chicago leading by 4. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And a moment to check out LeBron James here. Some tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 7th in scoring. And as a distributor, he's been really effective, ranking in the top 10 in assists.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Amon Shumpert is coming for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. The wide open look for Love. Good on the 3-point shot. Love's got 5.
An unusual skill set for a big man. The long-range shot gives you such good spacing offensively.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out. Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
For 3, Dunleavy. And he gets it to go. Dunleavy's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the 3-point shots. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
Just 5 to shoot. And it's Thompson with the jam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark at the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's LeBron. 12 points for him. Love with the screen on Butler. That will count. An absolutely remarkable shot at the buzzer.
Was it ever? It doesn't get any better than that, fella.
It's all tied in Chicago. Here's Irving. Mirotic is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's McDermott. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Heinrich in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's Dellavedova. They get it again. And Thompson kicks to Dellavedova. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 3. Now Mirotic. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Outside Irving. The dish to Shumpert. And here's Smith. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
From your end on the play-by-play.
James checked in for the Cavaliers. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
And here are the Cavaliers now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Smith, the pass to LeBron. Smith kicks to LeBron. Shot clock at 6.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right, showing him off right there. Good move.
What does that even mean, Kevin? Bounce to the ounce?
Shumpert dishes to LeBron. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's McDermott. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
We could have been looking at a two-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
Well, it's become a battle of wills, Clark. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious the defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Smith, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. He'll knock that down more often than not.
Almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gibson. Dunleavy comes in for Mirotic. Butler, he's checked in for McDermott. And Brooks subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Love comes in for Thompson. Mozgov kicks to Irving. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just one or two plays down the stretch.
Brooks, the pass to Dunleavy. Snell. Off target with his 3. James with it. Butler covering. LeBron kicks to Smith. Smith right side. Back to LeBron. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Shots good from Butler.
Loose defense at such a critical time. You're better off sending him to the line than giving him 2 points.
Irving dishes to Smith. It's stolen by Dunleavy. Brooks with it. Doubled by Smith. Brooks, the pass to Butler. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6.
Noah gets going like that, forget about it.
Chicago making some changes. Gibson comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Heinrich in for Tony Snell. Mike Miller's checked in for Cleveland. And another miss by Cleveland. And they go to the intentional foul. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Defensive foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
He adds to their lead with a couple of solid free throws.
Now Cleveland shooting not great, 40% for the game. Irving can't get it to go.
He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not easy in there among the big bodies.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taj Gibson.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
And even that might not be enough.
Yeah.
Steve, what do you think?
No, I don't see it. Very little chance of a comeback. I think this is over.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his third personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. From deep, James. Here's Love. Banked in off the glass.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And an intentional foul right there. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. Buries it.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Outside Irving. Offline. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They just stayed the night sharp.